Welcome back, and today we're gonna play a highly requested mod, and this is alternate 1964 if Goldwater, Wallace, and McCarthy ran in a three-way race. And this is essentially what would happen if George Wallace got the Democratic nomination. We're gonna play as Eugene McCarthy, who is running under the Progressive Party banner, with George McGovern as his running mate. So don't worry, I'm gonna play as the other two guys down the road, so yeah, let's just start. For the first question, you're ready to announce a third-party campaign for president after Wallace got the nomination within the Democrats. What message do you want to emphasize in your announcement? So, since both Wallace and Goldwater were anti-Civil Rights Act, we gotta go with that, so I think this one might be better. This election and this campaign needs to be about one thing, that's civil rights. Right now, the Civil Rights Act has high approval ratings, but both of the two-party nominees oppose the act. This November, there's only one candidate who will protect it, and that is Eugene McCarthy. This is your best move to appeal to voters who like civil rights, which is most of them. This is a good idea, keep that in mind. Goldwater has suggested on several occasions that he's willing to use nukes in Vietnam, and Wallace has almost said the same thing, pro-war rhetoric. What will you do? I'll run TV ads about this around the whole country. Moderates considering voting for Goldwater to prevent a Wallace victory should heed his comments about nuclear weapons first. These comments were damaging for Goldwater, so twisting the knife is the right move here. Okay. We got electoral vote estimate. Goldwater landslide by 320. McCarthy 95. Goldwater popular vote, easy win for him. We gotta focus on the Rust Belt. I'm gonna go for Ohio because of its streak of voting with a winner, and around this era, I think. After Wallace got the nomination, many liberals walked out of the conventions. Protests outside, one way or another, turned into a riot. Wallace blames the liberals, while liberals blame the police. What do you think about this? So we gotta go for the pragmatic route and not blame anyone. This was a police riot. I'm opposed to someone like Wallace with every fiber of my being, but this is not the way to go about fighting for change. We need to keep it peaceful while protesting for justice, or I should say for injustice. Your base is angry and they think the riot was the fault of the police, but this is a decent way to appeal to moderates who don't agree with your liberal base on this. Yeah, those voters will go for us, so it's okay. Why did you pick George McGovern as your running mate? McGovern has served South Dakota well as a representative and as a senator. He's always supported progressive causes throughout his whole career. Yeah, we're running as the, not the populist, but we're running as the Progressive Party, and I don't know, let's just go to New Jersey, why not? The image of President Johnson is really unpopular due to his workings with Bobby Baker and Bill Sol Estes. Essentially, simply put, two corrupt people within the party of the Democrats, I think. And LBJ was really close to them, so yeah, that's basically a lot of corruption dealings and that sort of stuff, and that really taints LBJ. Back to the question, his approvals have dipped after those accusations and now are slowly improving after your nomination. How do you want to deal with LBJ on the campaign trail? It does seem like in this mod, or maybe just, I don't know why, I'm guessing he's really unpopular in 1964. So, this is what we're gonna say. I won't... wait, I think maybe I thought it was... say, Johnson, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll talk about some of his more popular achievements, but not Johnson himself. Because he's unpopular. I do not want to praise him specifically, of course. This keeps Johnson and his supporters happy without losing those that don't like him. But neither group are, happy about it. Goldwater voted against the 1964 Civil Rights Act, although he voted in favor for the other previous Civil Rights Acts. Where do you stand on civil rights, particularly on the recent law passed? So basically, we just gotta go and support the Civil Rights Act. Is there a way to attack Wallace and Goldwater? There's this. There's these ones. This one does sound a bit too much like progressive. Between I support the progress. I think we're gonna just go. Maybe that one. But I'm gonna say I support the progress of the Civil Rights Act, but we need to go further than that as president to truly recover from the ongoing problem of segregation. This is a mainstream liberal stance on civil rights. Some of your supporters were hoping for more, though. I think we need to get some of those moderate supporters from Wallace and Goldwater. Let's just go to Pennsylvania. Why not? It's just not looking good at the moment, but we can pick up steam quite quickly. Which strategy do you prefer, attacking Wallace or focusing on attacking Goldwater and winning those voters? So Wallace voters are gonna stick with him almost no matter what. So I think Goldwater has more weaknesses. Many moderates and liberals are currently behind Goldwater, but how many Wallace voters are going to win over him by attacking him? We'll focus on Goldwater. No comment? Okay, whatever. There's been a lot of talk from Goldwater's camp about cutting spending, with him suggesting cutting a variety of programs. Can we blame some way him cutting social security? Or we could also, talk about the Democrats' great economy, perhaps. The economy under Democrats has been quite outstanding, especially for workers. We shouldn't change much from what we are right now. This is just a way for Republicans to distract from our massive economic growth, and this is 1964, so that's why I went with that. This is a good answer for liberals and others to rally around your nomination. Not looking good still. Electoral vote estimate: Goldwater 317, McCarthy 105, and Wallace 106. Yeah. We just gotta focus on the Rust Belt. That's our best shot, really. 9% in New Jersey for Goldwater, 8% in Pennsylvania. We need New Jersey to win, so yeah. Is there any issues in particular that you would like to attack Goldwater on at the start of the campaign? We could either say his stance on the civil rights or Social Security, which I think Social Security is something that will damage him more, so let's attack him on SS issue. His attempts to reform, quote-unquote, Social Security are really just ways to hurt our seniors. This is something that moderates and liberals of both parties can get behind. This is an attack that hurts Goldwater on all fronts. People like Social Security. Of course, what do you have to say about Wallace's running mate? North Carolina Senator Ervin, so he was a segregationist, so it doesn't surprise. Sam Ervin is an ardent segregationist just like Wallace. This shows how far the Democratic ticket has fallen. No response back. Electoral vote estimate still the same. Let's see, New Jersey 8% for Goldwater. Goldwater 10% Pennsylvania. We gotta go to Pennsylvania then. Sorry I'm talking a bit too fast. This is a really long mod, so I don't want things to drag too far. Goldwater has promoted Social Security reforms, claiming that he wants to reform it into a voluntary system. Do you want to attack him on this? Yes, we gotta attack him on this. This is really dumb by him. Let's make sure that everyone knows about Goldwater and what he wants to do with Social Security. He does not want to change it. He wants to destroy it. All this talk about reform is simply a front. For that, we have them on tape. You do have the video from Miller saying that. And this is definitely hurting them in the polls, so yeah, that's good for us. What do you have to say about Goldwater's running mate, William E. Miller? So William E. Miller, really right-wing guy on fiscal issues, so Miller wants to abolish Social Security, and he wants to ruin the poor and others across the US. He would make an awful vice president. Okay, electoral vote estimate 105 still, but popular vote I think has gotten better. 6% in New Jersey for Goldwater, 8% in Pennsylvania for Goldwater, 8% in Ohio for Goldwater. Let's go to Ohio this time around. Would you appoint federal judges who support the decision? Angel versus Vitale, outlawing mandatory school prayers. So we're Democrats, so it wouldn't make sense for us to go against this decision. So we have Catholics, Jews, and others in this country who should not be forced to pray in a certain way because of what a principle believes in. This is a First Amendment issue, in my opinion. No coming back. Is there a particular area that you want to focus now? Relatively early in the campaign, and that is 100% California. The West Coast has many liberals who will be put off by Goldwater and Wallace's campaigns. We'll focus on Washington and Oregon with some stops in California. Let's hope things go well. California, fought for Goldwater. 7% for Goldwater, New Jersey still. Same thing for Pennsylvania, and Ohio still going for Goldwater. This is a really hard one. We're gonna go for New Jersey again because that's the only way we can win in this mod. The assassination attempt, or I should say the assassination of President Kennedy less than a year ago, still hangs heavy over America's conscience. How do you want to address the legacy of JFK as you campaign? JFK at this point was extremely popular, even after death, by the way. So we just gotta will embrace his legacy as much as possible, especially on civil rights. I'd like to court the endorsements of Robert Kennedy and others to me. This is the key to victory. Embracing the legacy of JFK could really help you. Moderates and liberals could really will really like this message. Somehow time to debate. Man, I hate this. This is just RNG. Let's just hope for the best. Some want a presidential debate just like in 1960, but Wallace will debate if you and Goldwater will be on the debate stage. This is just pure luck, so well, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I am totally willing to participate in a debate with the other two candidates, and I hope Goldwater gets on board. Goldwater caves and attends the debate, but he has definitely off his game today. You and Wallace managed to hammer him on several gaffes, and it's definitely helping you. Okay, I'll take that. That's pretty good for us. We just gotta hope for the best. So New Jersey, 4%, good. Same thing for Pennsylvania. Ohio, do we have to go back to Ohio? God, I'm gonna wait a little bit for Ohio. Goldwater 310, McCarthy 105, and Wallace has 123 electoral votes. Goldwater still leads with 39%. Against ours 33%, and Wallace is 26% in the popular vote. So New Jersey. Yeah, this will be the last time we visit New Jersey, probably. If elected as president, what will you do to lower inflation rates in this country? And so we gotta go about, I don't know. Right now, I think we're gonna go with just saying how good the economy is. We have the strongest economy, almost in the history of the United States, the strongest one. Unemployment only at 3%, and our national output is growing at a really rapid rate. Compared to this, our 4% inflation rate is a pretty minor problem. No response back. Part of your problem is your lack of name recognition with the public. It has gotten better, but it could be even better in the future. What will you do to really get your name out there in this campaign? I don't know. Want to try to get the endorsements? Nah. Need to make an impression with the voters? Invest a ton of money? Nah. Maybe we'll try to build a large volunteer and campaign operations in swing states. I'll have people knocking on every door in every city if I have to. This helps your campaign really reach out to voters and get them to know you rather than just helping them hear about you. Okay. Good. New York has flipped. Goldwater now has 289 while we have 126. New Jersey. Let's go to... We gotta go for either Pennsylvania or Ohio. I'm gonna go for Pennsylvania. We might go to Ohio next time. The Gulf of Tonkin Resolution was passed through Congress back in August, authorizing LBJ to deploy conventional military force in Vietnam or Southeast Asia. How do you feel about this? We cannot be too dovish nor too hawkish on this. I don't support that's too dovish. Nah. Support. I think I supported that resolution. I think if a country like North Vietnam attacks us, we have every right to respond to that with military force. I think that should be it. This is a popular mainstream position, even if your core supporters were a bit disappointed by it. Yeah, but we're gaining with moderate voters. Many prominent liberal Democrats, including Senator Hubert Humphrey and Robert F. Kennedy, and most importantly, LBJ the president himself, have endorsed you. How will you go handling these endorsements? LBJ seems like he's quite unpopular, so let's just talk about Kennedy and Humphrey. We will highlight the endorsements of Kennedy and Humphrey, but we should avoid mentioning Johnson too often. He's just unpopular, simply put. Johnson is a little bit angry, but overall this is a safe choice. Johnson's a bit of a liability if you mention him too much, although his approvals are rising slowly. Eligible vote estimate 272 for Goldwater, McCarthy, which is us, 134 New Jersey, 4%. Did it change? Oh, that's interesting. It did not change at all, so here. Let's just go to Ohio just in case. Unions have typically endorsed Democrats, but Wallace, due to his racism and lack of significant support of unions throughout his career, is lacking with unions. However, there's still some people that are driven towards Wallace. What will we do to prevent this? And we gotta go the populist, basically give the unions what they want, and that is this. I want to repeal the Taft-Hartley Act, and I will be Labor's strongest supporter as president. Wallace has never supported unions, not really. Anything he says now is just lies. We just gotta promise everything to the unions. Union leaders are endorsing you in droves, but some union voters who are considering voting for Wallace don't care, and moderate Republicans are a little bit angry at this. We just need the union voters for sure. Famous actor Ronald Reagan has given a long speech in support of Goldwater in California. This speech, very popular nationwide, has been dubbed a time for choosing. Let's hope moderates and liberals don't fall for the speech by a movie star. Nothing back. Okay, whatever. Goldwater's still at 279. Okay. He's leading by 5.5 in the popular vote. Pennsylvania 4%. Hey yo. Let's go back to New Jersey, I guess. Moderate Republicans like Rockefeller originally refused to endorse Goldwater, but with the nomination of Wallace, it seems like they have gone behind him. The rise of your campaign has blunted any of the momentum towards him, but it's unclear if they will endorse you or if they will make no statement at all. What will you do to get their nominations? this is really hard, so since we're running a civil rights campaign, I think that's just the best choice to go with. I'll tell them this election has 3 options. 2 of them want to roll back our progress on civil rights. 1 of them wants to do more. Make your pick. Some prominent Republicans have endorsed your campaign, and your base is happy. Maybe this was the best option, and this does look like it was at a rally for Wallace in Maryland. Many number of counter-protesters, most of them your supporters, confronted the Wallace fans, and it quickly turned into another riot. Several counter-protesters were sent to the hospital with serious injuries, and 1 was almost killed. Additionally, many Wallace fans were hurt as well. What do you think about this? So this is gonna look really bad on us, so we have to, you know, put some water on the fire. We don't want to blame Wallace, even though we could say that. We don't want to blame our supporters either, so I support the need to protest, especially against those like Wallace, but we have to be peaceful. We must be better than what they are. Some of your base is a little bit angry that you won't condemn Wallace about your own supporters. After your own supporters were attacked by his, but we just gotta do what we gotta do. Electoral vote estimate, still Goldwater is winning by a decent margin. Oh god, shoot. Let's go. I don't know. I'm trying my best. We gotta go for New Jersey because that's just. If we don't win New Jersey, we lose. Khrushchev, premier of the Soviet Union, has been overthrown by Brezhnev, with Goldwater and Wallace using quotes from Khrushchev to gather votes from foreign policy voters. This might help you. Not something that I expected would help us, but we'll take anything that we can get. Yeah. As the campaign enters its last stretch, what theme do you want to focus while rallying around the country? Okay. We're getting grounded, which is good. Oh god, it's gonna be really close. Let's try our best. It's 1964. We could attack both of them, but we're gonna go, I think, civil rights. And so we don't wanna. We wanna. I'm just gonna go with this. I'm going to focus. Oh wait, it mentions Johnson. No, we cannot mention Johnson at all. So we gotta go something else. Yeah, I will focus on talking about my support of civil rights and how I will fight for freedom and against segregation. This last minute focus on civil rights is helping you with many groups, especially black voters. Okay. Oh my god, it's gonna be really close. Oh god. California, Berlin, our column. Goldwater. Oh god. I'm gonna say, let's go for Pennsylvania. Every state that's almost a swing state for us is within 1% of flipping. So, oh shoot. Reports are early, but we're getting information that your opponent, George Wallace, was just shot at a rally in Indiana. We don't have much information about the attacker or Wallace's health, but many Wallace supporters are claiming that a radical leftist did this. What will you do? Oh, we just gotta deflect. We gotta deflect and calm things down. Let's see. Let me be clear. That's something that Obama would say. We must not have violence against people, even if we disagree with them or they disagree with us. I strongly condemn this shooting. That's pretty good. Reports from the hospital say that Wallace only got some minor injuries, and he'll be back in the campaign trail in a day or two. The polls disturbingly show Wallace's favorability rising and skyrocketing. Yep. After what happened to Wallace, the election closes in on chaos. Wallace is back on the campaign trail, rallying about liberals who want to destroy America as we know it. Semi-violent pro-Wallace marches and counter-protests that occur around the country. The worst part is, Wallace's rhetoric doesn't seem to be hurting him in the polls. What will you do? God, I don't know what to put. I think what happened to Wallace was bad. I will tell my protesters, the supporters, that the protests were good. Strongly condemn these marches. That's too attacking the base. I think what happened to Wallace was bad, as political violence is bad no matter what the source is. Now I hope Wallace will do the same in regards to these marches, and he doesn't condemn the marches. And these marches are making headlines. I'll say that much. So maybe that's hurting him. God, well, we're trying at least. Goldwater, we're almost tied in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and we have the same. Well, Ohio's quite 2% for Goldwater, so he's winning the popular vote by electoral vote estimate. We're winning it with 211, but we need more. I think I'm gonna go for New Jersey again. It's been a while, so is there a candidate who you'd rather prefer to focus on attacking that we're at the end of the campaign? We just gotta go for Goldwater. We can get more supporters from Goldwater than what we could ever get from Wallace. Let's focus on him. God. What? McCarthy? Oh God, it's gonna be a nail biter, isn't it? Oh God. As this chaotic election comes to its last day, where do you want to campaign before heading home? I don't know. I don't know. Think we're gonna go for Ohio. Even though I wish. Is there one for Ohio and Pennsylvania? I mean, Pennsylvania. No. Let's go throughout the Midwest in states like Illinois, Ohio, and Wisconsin. These are key states for any campaign. And it will be great news if we can win this from Goldwater. We just gotta pray that Pennsylvania doesn't screw us. Let's see this. Okay, it's time. Indiana goes for Goldwater by 23%? That's a decent margin for him. We're waiting. My foot, I'm having a cramp. Georgia goes for Wallace. South Carolina for Wallace by huge margins. Kentucky, 6% win for Wallace. North Carolina, almost 20% win for Wallace. We got our first state, Massachusetts, by almost 30% for us. Rhode Island, 27% for us, I think. On West Virginia, 10% win for Wallace. Minnesota, 30% for McCarthy. Okay. New York, 15% for us. Illinois, 5% for us. Wisconsin, 12% for us. Michigan, 7% for us. Connecticut, Vermont, 2% for us. Oh Jesus. New Hampshire goes for Goldwater. Nevada goes for Goldwater by 12%. We got Washington that goes for us by 17%. South Dakota goes for us by 11%. The home state of our VP. Ohio goes for us. Okay. Ohio goes for us. Please, God, please let me win California. God, please. Bro, I'm actually gonna pray right now. I'm actually gonna pray. Yes! Oh my God. You don't know how much this means. Oh my God, actually did it. Whew. We actually did it. Congratulations, you've won this year's election. Let's go. Ohio goes for us by 0.6%. Pennsylvania goes for us by what? 0.7%. New Jersey goes for us by 0.9%. And California goes for us by 1.4%. I have a headache from shouting. Okay, nice. I'm probably gonna have to edit that down a bit. Okay, I actually don't believe we actually won here. We actually did it. We actually won. It's McCarthy. Oh my God, we actually did it. Yeah. Desegregation now, desegregation tomorrow, and desegregation forever. You have won the 1964 election. Even with the nomination of Wallace and Goldwater, most pundits did not think you could even win or get close of winning the election outright, but you sure proved them wrong. It seems liberalism still has life in it, huh? What you do from here is up to you. Democrats probably still have Congress, and there could be a majority in Congress for many liberal priorities. If the economy keeps going well, there's no reason that you can't run for re-election in 4 years. For now, though, be happy at what you have accomplished here, and how you've saved America from these two candidates, and we've won as the Progressive Party in 1964. I wonder if Theodore Roosevelt would be proud. And guess what? We lost the popular vote. Yep, we lost it, but that doesn't matter. So we got 282, barely winning the electoral vote, electoral college. Barry Goldwater got 1.2, yeah, 1.2% more of the popular vote, aka almost a million more votes. Oh my god, I actually can't believe it. Really hope you enjoyed this video. I did this out of nowhere at night too, so here's some states. So this was a highly requested video, so I really hope you enjoyed this video and gameplay. It was quite fun. Feel free to request any other mods you would like to see in the future, and yeah, that's really about it. There we go. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a like, join the channel membership, and see you next time.